struggles outside of the ring.
Jericho and Kenny just have great chemistry, man. They're always doing the most.
Well, eventually,
all right, nearby Memphis.
What?
That's why it's great. This
Oh,
is
man.
Nurses Week.
This is great.
Nurses Day. Oh, because they're going to need some here. Omega. Picking up some plunder of his own. Like Chap slippery when wet.
Damn!
Oh, God. Wow. Shattered that shot sign across the spine of Chris Jericho.
Bro, I am loving this match.
Oh, there's Matt.
Did he change again?
Out now.
I think that's Damascus emerging from the ice.
My boys, how many times?
Damascus is
White Claw.
emerging from the ice.
How many times has this dude changed in this match?
No, but he's gonna start the golf cart. He's gonna run over somebody. My God.
Nice call by Tony there.
If he can put it in gear.
I need you to document these events.
I can't.
That's right.
It's on television.
Damascus. I believe he's got the golf. He's got it in gear.
Oh my God.
This is gold.
Somebody is going to be taken to the hospital who runs over somebody here. He's hauling ass. And, oh my God.
Jericho may have moved just in time.
I think he did.
The question is, did he do it for The Rock?
I think Jericho got clipped.
That is my one and only question.
And Sammy Guevara immediately checking on Le Champion. Damascus and Omega now in the golf cart.
They're heading toward the field.
This is perfect. Not a lot of social distancing there, but
Pulling a U-turn and they're chasing down Sammy Guevara.
Sammy's running like a scalded dog.
oh!
Sammy got run over.
Oh my God. Oh boy, did he get
I love AEW. I just love it, man. It's so good.
Street fights, anything goes. You don't see many of these. And here's
I've never seen a street fight with a golf cart. Jericho's still reeling.
Is that really a golf cart?
Bro, Sammy sold that so well.
Yeah.
For Andre.
And, well, there just happened to be a table there. And Damascus has to... Damascus, Broken Matt Hardy, whatever you want to call him, he's laying in shots to Chris Jericho. And now Kenny Omega.
The GOAT, Mr. Ass, Billy Gunn.
Here's the sending all right, Excalibur. He's going up.
Oh, the scissor lift.
Good grief.
What the hell
What are we
are we
watching here tonight?
Same thing, JR.
And look, here comes Hager. He won't stay down long.
Hager coming to the aid of his meal ticket.
Kenny got kind of interrupted there.
I know he should have. Oh my God.
Table is interrupt us.
Bruh.
Oh my God! I've never seen anything like that.
Omega took down 3 men and may have hurt himself as well with the damnedest bleed.
Best in the business today, Kenny Omega.
You've ever seen.
That was a beautiful moonsault.
Omega's on top of this game here tonight, fellas.
And Sammy's dead.
Caution to the wind and just... Omega, he's got Jericho up on the shoulders.
Jericho looks.
He's got him hooked. Oh, or Santana and Ortiz.
Santana and Ortiz come to their boss's aid.
There you go. They're back and they're here and the inner circle right now has the numbers.
The numbers. It's always the damn numbers.
Omega was going to hit that one-winged angel on Chris Jericho, but Santana and Ortiz are merging. Returning here to Dynamite, and now they've got Damascus.
God, I love that they're doing the Shield powerbomb.
Oh my gosh, Jake Hager.
Same treatment they gave John Moxley several weeks ago. Just decimating and trying to break Matt Hardy apart.
I love how that's like their move now. Like the fact that they took in the Shield powerbomb and applied it to the inner circle is just...
Kenny Omega being brought, held at the mercy of the inner circle for Chris Jericho. Numbers are too great. As great as Omega and Matt Hardy are, numbers are too great.
It's got to be academic, fellas. There's no way Omega can survive
They're not
this
going to powerbomb him
onslaught.
on top of this, are they?
Ooh!
God, the powerbomb on top of that cart. Omega's spine being shattered by Chris Jericho.
Oh, this is deadly. This is deadly. It's sinister. It's a career shortener.
Man, there's a reason why Chris Jericho is the greatest of all time. Judas Effect.
Oh, the Judas Effect.
Omega went down. The Judas have caught him. Falls count anywhere.
Damn.
Jericho and Guevara, with the help of their friends, the entire inner circle has defeated
Here are your winners.
Omega and Hardy.
Ray Six God.
Such a great tech. My boys,
Scrapes on the back of
that was
Jericho.
one of the best street fights
Run
I've ever
over by
seen.
the card a couple of times, and with the help of Santana and Ortiz back, the inner circle walks away with a win. And they had absolutely laid waste. Look at the screen in the background.
That's good. That's a beautiful touch right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the road to Double or Nothing.
That's great. Man, I loved everything about that. I did not expect that street fight to be that entertaining, just from beginning to end. Matt Hardy changing characters throughout the match. It's like the split personality thing that he's bringing to AEW. I dig it, man. I like that whole like me, myself, and Irene Matt Hardy that they're doing. I don't know how the hell he changed in that freezer, but look, man, Matt Hardy, I think he's gonna have one of his greatest wrestling career runs in All Elite Wrestling. The match itself was fantastic. That scene of Matt and Kenny literally chasing down poor Sammy with that golf cart or whatever it was. Man, and Sammy selling the hell out of that. They literally try to kill Sammy every week on AEW. That kid is super talented. I'm going to tell you right now, Sammy Guevara is the future of professional wrestling and AEW. Like him, Darby Allin, MJF, the youth talent pool in AEW doesn't get talked about enough because they're so well stacked. Because all these guys are like, MJF's 24. Sammy, he's probably in his early 20s as well. Darby Allin, that dude has the potential to be the next Jeff Hardy. All these guys are going to be big time playmakers in the now and in the future of All Elite Wrestling. And this match was fantastic, man. I never thought I would see the day that you would see Chris Jericho and Matt Hardy and Kenny Omega in a wrestling match on TNT. Still a wild concept that is actually happening and is actually reality. I'm all for it though, man. That was a fantastic match. At the end of the day, they did such a wonderful job selling the moves, going absolutely crazy and ridiculous. I know a lot of people were getting angry and mad because of like, you know, obviously they weren't really doing social distancing with all those fans in the back just standing around. I understand that. A lot of people are mad that JR was there, that Jake the Snake was there. I totally take the pain. I know a lot of people are mad that like Matt Hardy didn't win that match, but you know, you still got to build the inner circle because they are one of their main biggest heel movements. It's probably one of the most over things in the company as well. And Double or Nothing is stacking up, man. You got Brody Lee versus Moxley now. You have a ladder match, which is kind of like Money in the Bank. The winner of the ladder match gets a shot at the AEW Championship. Brody Lee is a nice, soonish kind of like quick rivalry for Moxley. Obviously, I thought the idea was going to be MJF, but with all that time that MJF took off due to, you know, the stay-at-home orders, Brody Lee is a nice quick rivalry for Moxley to have. Then you're going to have Moxley defend that title against Brody Lee and that whole, you know, Dark Order stuff. I think you could add a lot to that stipulation, a lot to that storyline. You have the ladder match. You have MJF versus Jungle Boy. I think that's a really nice return for MJF on a big show. Then you have the TNT title match, which I'm excited to see how that TNT title actually looks like when they have Lance Archer with Jake the Snake Roberts. Jake the Snake standing over Brandy, and I saw a lot of people get triggered over that, and I can understand why. In today's time, in today's cancel culture, I can see why. But that was such cheap heel heat, and it worked so fantastic. Another thing that if you would have told me years ago that I was going to see this in 2020, I would have said no way. Jake the Snake Roberts bringing out Damien 3 or 4 and placing it on top of Brandy Rhodes to build up a Lance Archer Cody match for the TNT Championship. That is wild, just even saying that. The fact that Jake the Snake is even in wrestling again, and it's amazing to see Jake the Snake, who looks in great shape, looks in great health, which is always the most important thing. We know all the trial and tribulations that Jake the Snake Roberts has been through. You know, God bless DDP for saving that man's life and bringing him back to wrestling. But the fact that we saw that moment, that is such great heel heat. AEW has done a fantastic job booking Lance Archer and Jake the Snake Roberts. Like, that stuff is just wrestling gold. To do that stuff, I mean, just write it down. That is great heel work and great heel writing, which I want to see more of in all of professional wrestling. Anytime you get Jake the Snake and Damien, take my money. AEW's killing it, man. I'm going to be very interested to see who wins this week's AEW NXT ratings war. I felt like both shows were very strong and both shows were supremely stacked. So I'm going to be very interested to see who ends up winning this week. I wouldn't be surprised if it was NXT. They had a pretty much kind of a semi-takeover show last night, and I heard Cross and Scarlett had like an amazing debut. So I'm interested to see how they pull that off. My boys, if you like this video, slap that thumb, subscribe, and join the Hollywood Quick. Links are all down below in the description. Comment down below. What was your favorite moment from last night's Wrestling Wednesday? Comment down below. Links are all down below in the description. I will see you guys later on. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Too sweet.